welcome back to my channel. Today I have a different kind of kiln opening. I'm up in North Carolina. I've got a pretty big market coming up. It's a Christmas in July festival in West Jefferson, North Carolina. It's July 5th, so that'll be a fun weekend. But anyway, I had to transport all of my stuff up here, and yeah, that's been a feat to package everything up and put them all in totes and everything. And fortunately, my parents have been great. They've got a pickup truck and we're able to help out. So I just grabbed everything from the kiln and wrapped it up, brought it up here. I still have to sand all the bottoms and everything, but I just wanted to go over the glaze combinations with you guys real quick, and hope you enjoy. So it was a quick turnover. I had gotten a stomach virus before we left, and so it was like I had all these bisque pieces and I just needed to get it glazed. So I used a lot of my dipping glazes that I have. This is the first one. Unfortunately, it has a little crack in the handle, so it's mine now. It's my coffee mug this morning. The inside, I just did a clear, that's my Coyote white clear gloss liner, and then I dipped it in ClayScapes Tim's Dark Celadon, from like here down, and then I dipped it upside down in Shadow Blue by ClayScapes, overlapping the Dark Celadon. And then this white that you see is ClayScapes Cream. And it's really, really pretty. So yeah, I like that one. I like the big handle with the little thumb rest. I'll put this here. Okay, I did another one, the same combination. Very pretty. Tim's Dark Celadon can run. It's like a very, very quick dip. And then I'm not super confident with it, so I had this little foot here at the bottom to catch any of the puddling glaze. Okay. Another of the ClayScapes dipping glazes. This is Pitch Black. And I've been meaning to do some tests to see how it compares to Obsidian, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. But this is ClayScapes Pitch Black. And this one requires it fairly thick. So I did two dips, a double dip in the black, and then I dipped it in ClayScapes Cream. Very happy with that. Look at that. Ooh, I love that drippy. So I have that one like that, and then this one. In the ClayScapes Cream, you know, I only dipped it about this far. It ran all of that way. All right, next set that I did. Look how pretty. So I have, pardon the car going by, I have powdered turquoise in a dipping glaze. So I poured it in, poured it out, and then dipped the top, you know, 1.5 inches maybe. And then I painted on from here down, so it didn't overlap. I left a little bit of a space of Coyote Steel Gray Chino on the bottom here. And then after that was dry, I overlapped both with Coyote Gunmetal Green. And I did quite a few like that. And look what the gunmetal green does on the powdered turquoise. It turns like a bright blue. Very, very pretty. I was trying to make some more masculine type mugs. And this does run, so be careful. But really, really pretty. I love all of that like variation it makes. Very pretty. Okay, this one was kind of fun. This is Pitch Black by ClayScapes, dipped like that. And then I dipped it in Coyote Turquoise Lake on the top, just barely overlapping, like not really even overlapping, just up to the edge. And then I did Aurora Green by Mayco, where they overlap. And it didn't have a lot of crystals, but you can see where it does have the crystals, what it does. It's really pretty. I like that a lot. That came out good. Okay, I did some beachy mugs. So this is the Mayco Speckled Buff Engobe, and it's on Daisy Kentucky Mudworks Iceman clay. I still have to grind the bottoms. But yeah, so the Speckled Buff is kind of a nice sand tone. I did Mayco Amaryllis on the little shell. And then this one I'd used Amaco Snapdragon Celadon. And then I did Amaryllis over the top of that. This is Mayco Norse Blue, and I have that in a dipping glaze. So I poured it out, and then did this, dipped it, and then I added little stripes. I have the Stroke and Coat Cottontail in just like a little squeezy bottle, and Snow works also, but since it was already in a squeezy bottle and I was tight on time, I just did lines, like one almost solid line down here, and then other little swatches. And then I did Celadon Bloom right here. You can kind of see the line where the Celadon Bloom was, and it gives a little bit more variation. And then I did little dabs and swipes of light flux. So cute. Very cute. And I had a few more, but the Norse Blue crawled a little bit, so I left them back at home and I'll refire them. Okay, this one is a kind of a cute bowl. This is Mayco Sandstone right here. And I think I did 2 coats of the sandstone. And then I dipped it in Turquoise Lake, the Coyote Turquoise Lake. Then I did my Celadon Bloom, and then the white Cottontail light flux. I probably would have done a little bit more light flux around this area next time, but I'm pretty happy with that. It's very pretty. Little beachy bowl. Okay. And let's see, keeping with the beachy theme, I have this little mermaid mug. Actually, she's not little, she's pretty tall. I did the same thing. I did Snapdragon on the shell and I wiped it back. And then this one I covered with Cherry Blossom, which is a lighter pink. The brown is Mayco, sorry, another car. Mayco manganese wash. It's watered down, put in, and then wiped it back. And it actually leaves kind of a glossy finish. It's really pretty. So this is Celadon Bloom, 3 coats, and then swashes of light flux. And I actually added around the mermaid some Catalina Crackle by Laguna. It was very thin though, and I don't think you can see it. I don't think it ended up showing up at all. And there's the amaryllis on the little starfish. Very pretty. I love Celadon Bloom. I know I say that a lot. Okay, another mug. All right. And this is, I did Amaco Obsidian, 1 coat, just to get a good solid black foundation. And then I did Cosmic Tea Dust. You can kind of see the sparkle. It's better in the sun. Okay, and then the top, what did I do on the top? Oh, right. Okay, so I did Spectrum, one of their floating glazes, Bougainvillea. Below that, I did a small stripe of Coyote Amethyst. So it was the pink from the Boogie Pink and then a small stripe of Amethyst. And then I covered both with blue hydrangea. And you can see right there, you can see a good where the blue hydrangea is. Really pretty. Very nice. Okay. I have this bowl, and unfortunately it didn't make it up here. It was fine when I pulled it out of the kiln, and I guess I didn't package it up well enough. So this is very similar to this one that I did. This is Boogie Pink. I did like 2 coats down here and then 3 coats. And then I did I'm having a hard time thinking. This is the Coyote Amethyst up here. And then I did 1 coat of blue hydrangea over the top. And then I did rose mist to get it moving. And that's the one with the black specks. It's the new flux from Amaco. You can kind of see the black specks up here, just along the rim, just to get it moving a little bit. So that would have been pretty. I'll probably put it in the garden as a pot, a planter. You see the colors? Oh well. Okay, I've got some little spoon rests that I did. These little Monstera trivet dishes always sell well for me. I did Amaco Rainforest, wiped back, and then I dipped it in my ClayScapes Lily of the Valley. So those two celadons play nicely together. And I did the same with that. And this one is Rainforest with celadon bloom over the top. Same with that. And then this one, I did, let me show you the back. I don't know what that is. I'll have to sand that off. This is Spectrum Scandinavian Blue. And I did that around the edges. And then Catalina Crackle over the top. Really pretty. That Scandinavian blue really blends in nicely with the Catalina Crackle. And this is the same combination. The Scandinavian blue and then the Catalina Crackle. Really pretty. And that's just a little dish. A few little spoon rests. I don't know if this is backwards in your screen. Grace upon Grace. And this is the Scandinavian blue along the edge. This is Fire Opal by Coyote. It's a really pretty pink. Very pretty. And that says You're Loved. Again, I can't tell if it's backwards or not. It's looking backwards for me. There's Always Hope. Didn't quite come out very good, but. And then the Catalina Crackle in the middle with the Scandinavian blue on the edge. And there's Always Hope, and that is the Sunbeam by Amaco. I did one coat on the back and then 2 coats on the front. And I've got this cute little berry bowl that I hand built. The cutter, the template cutter, is from De La Design and Gifts. And I've got like little honeycomb, little bees, a little flower. So cute. And then I waxed over everything, and I dipped it in my Coyote gloss white, which I know is a little bit transparent. So I wanted to see, I don't know if you can tell, there's like a wood grain. There you go, you can see there, the wood grain. The yellow, I had brown speedball underglaze wiped back, and then I used the yellow marigold celadon, and I waxed over that. So cute. And I've got little flower feet. I like the way that came out. Okay, some more little dishes. I've got green tea, which it's a little plain for my taste, but I mean, it's a beautiful glaze. It's very shiny, but it's just kind of blah. I've got this. This is the same combination the sandstone, the turquoise lake, celadon bloom, light flux, dabs of the cottontail. Pretty. This is a bottom catch dish for one of my berry bowls that I had made. Daisy, please stop. Hey. And this was dipped in opulent sea spray. And that will match one of my berry bowls that I had made earlier in another kiln opening. A couple more spoon rests. This is a little hummingbird. This was just like a stamp that I found off of Amazon. And I used Scandinavian blue around the sides. And then Mayco passion flower. Okay. Here's a little birdie. And this is just black underglaze wiped back. And then I used a clear, I think it's Mayco's zinc-free clear. This yellow is the Sunbeam by Amaco, the Flux Glaze. And I've got 2 spoon rests. This is Mayco Blue Surf. So pretty. Look at that. Really cool. Very, very cool. Oh, and another little dish. Okay. This is really cute. I did these little condiment things, or you could put your earrings or rings or whatever in them. This is Spectrum Boogie Pink, Bougainvillea. And then I used pearl white on the inside. And I've got 3 of those. They came out very pretty. And then I've got 3 blue ones. This is the Scandinavian blue with the pearl white. It came out really nice. Okay, here's another thing. It says you're pretty awesome. Again, this is the Scandinavian blue with the passion flower around the edge. Very pretty. More of the Scandinavian blue, the clear in the middle. And this is Scandinavian blue, and I put flux around the edge as a test. And that's really pretty. Can you see? Very pretty. And Scandinavian blue with Laguna Catalina crackle. There. And I think this is the last piece. I did a berry bowl, very similar to the other one, but I added a handle to it. And I used Pottery Supply House red wine, and it broke. I only did 1 coat because I didn't want it to run. And it did break kind of funny. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool. I've seen strawberries that are like that. And then I used Jade Celadon and Wasabi Celadon on the leaves. The top is really cute. So it's kind of fun. Little berry bowl. So, okay, well, that's it. I have to get to grinding all of these, sanding the bottoms, and start organizing everything for the market. So, wish me luck. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.